Oh, hello. Tonight on the first official Thrill Me Weekly, we're going to get into Marvel getting rid of Jonathan Majors. What will be in store from a casual viewer like her? We're also going to give our top shows of 2023. What is happening? Oh, that ain't
wasn't
happening.
me.
No.
I didn't interrupt.
No, it was you. Yeah, didn't love that. Never mind, Instagram ain't happening until I figure that out. Okay, so, also, my Instagram, you fucking loser. All right. Also, we get into Vanderpump Rules and The Traitors Season 2. In case if you have not watched any of those shows, we are going to watch the trailers, catch you up, and have you come along on the journey when we do that watch along in following weeks. And we got a couple of more things to talk about, which will be fun. That's okay. Let's remove that right there. Bing, bang, boom. So all this and more, who would have thunk it wasn't going to be you? Cheers.
Cheers.
That's how we roll on this, because why wouldn't things mess up, you know? All right, Thrill Me Weekly, week 1, officially. There is a secret episode if you want to check that out. That's on Patreon. You can join our Patreon, Thrill Me Podcast Network, and watch that episode if you wish. How you doing, Brooke?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm manifesting.
Yeah, manifest, man.
I'm manifesting trying to be great.
You are great.
No, I mean, like...
You're the best.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a rough day, so I'm just trying to manifest.
Yeah, I get that. Ooh, we have a commenter already.
Without...
Hello, Chad and Michelle.
Amazing people.
They're watching live along with us. Not on Instagram.
Okay, so...
That worked out swimmingly.
So, You made the comment that it wasn't me that messed up your 15 seconds.
Yeah. My 15 seconds of fame.
Before, remember when I kept laughing? I was thinking of how I could mess you up.
Oh, well, it worked out just fine on myself. Didn't need your help.
I know. I literally was just going to start grabbing these ornaments and just, like, start handing them to you.
You were just going to put bowls in your hands?
Like.
Just putting them in my face?
No, like, here, hold this. Thank you. But while you were, like, trying to say your 15 seconds of what was going on.
So you're still doing it, though. That's the thing. It's not even like you're just doing it.
Listen, I'm manifesting my happiness. I find it funny.
She finds it funny, and
that's
so
all
do
that
we.
matters.
So.
If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at?
Myself. All right.
I guess you could really laugh at anybody. I guess I think the saying's if you're not laughing at yourself, what's the saying?
I just want to do the show, and I would really love if you had your own time to think about this.
Fine.
Our first story of the evening. Jesus. Jonathan Majors, formerly known as Kang, has been let go from Marvel Studios and Disney after his 2 counts that he got found guilty of in court this week.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not getting into any of that. That's got nothing to do with this. This is more so the entertainment part where he has now been let go as Kang, the Conqueror in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Right.
There's 100 YouTube shows out there, podcasts, and everybody that's talking.
Really breaking it down.
I mean, they're, what should they do, how they see forth going. And immediately, the first thing I thought of, and which really why I wanted to do this episode,
Loki,
is what, low-key or low-key?
Loki.
Low-key or Loki?
Loki.
The god of mischief.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying low-key I wanted to do this.
I'm going to hand you more ornaments in a minute.
I'm going to hand you more old-fashioned. So, for you, I consider you, yes, you're a fan of watching these things. But Sometimes they go in one ear out the other.
Okay,
you
that's
don't
just
remember
in
anything.
general.
But the point
It's not
is,
Marvel. Let's make that very clear.
you're not like me, who's reading on scoops, seeing behind the scenes,
Yeah.
getting prepared for these movies to come out.
You're the one that even told me about all of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And the point is
That wasn't on my Apple News.
No. I wanted to get the feelings from a casual viewer of Marvel.
Okay.
A lot of the speculation going down, and where would you like to see it go? And we'll start with a lot of the speculation is that the 5th movie, which of the Avengers universe, Avengers Kang Dynasty, is no longer happening. Still Avengers 5, but Kang Dynasty is gone.
I mean, there's no more Kang.
Right. Do you think we're done with Kang?
Oh, okay. So I feel like there's 2 different routes. I mean, you could recast.
Mm-hmm.
And it could very well go with the whole storyline of all of the different, like Earths.
Mm-hmm.
So
my
could work.
Okay, so you're okay with recasting.
Sure.
See, a lot of people have an issue about recasting.
But why though?
And I've told you this before, where I feel like you can't have it both ways.
Right.
And the internet wants to have it both ways.
Oh yeah, they do.
Where they don't want to see the Kang storyline, while also, why isn't the Kang storyline moving forward?
Yeah.
And I looked at it like professional wrestling, WWE really, where they seem to love to reactive tell stories. Like they love to, get the fan base, see where they're coming from.
Yeah.
And in the middle of telling a story, they want them to change it.
Right.
I don't like that. I don't think there's a problem with what the story that I'm being told. What I think a problem is saturation.
Right.
Sure.
Okay, so
you want to
Right. So I think that you could, like I said, recast him if you wanted to. Or, I mean, even the storyline of that, it's move on.
So you're okay.
There's
So what
2.
do you
I'm
want
okay with either.
But I want you to tell me what you would rather. Do you want to continue with Kang or do you not? Because another rumor is the retitling of Kang Dynasty will be Secret Wars Part 1. And then Secret Wars Part 2.
Okay.
Because the 6th film was always Secret Wars.
So, I personally, I found, and listen, I don't dive deep into any of this. I don't read any of the comics. I don't know, like, a lot of the backstory. So, keep your daggers to yourself.
Okay.
I wasn't a huge fan of the storyline, personally.
The one that we're getting?
Of Kang in general.
Okay.
So I'm fine without it.
Interesting. Okay.
I didn't think that it was that strong of a villain.
I don't know. Like, for me, I quite enjoyed Loki season 2.
Loki was good, but I didn't think that he was necessarily... I guess the essence of him was a villain.
Yeah.
But, time.
Yeah, but
seemed more
he's
of a
the
villain.
keeper of the time. He's the...
But it wasn't necessarily him. It was just time, right?
Eh.
All the timelines?
Yeah, but he's
Snip,
in control
snap.
with the variants and stuff like. The issue that I see is that it's a multiverse.
It's too meta for me.
Yeah, but see, here's my thing though. It's multiverse no matter what. And one of the things that they're coming up with is like, oh, we got to throw Dr. Doom in. The rumor was.
Oh.
Like, we got to get Dr. Doom in there. Get Dr. Doom. Doom's the guy. Never mind Kang. Let's do Doom. And I'm like, I'd rather Doom in Fantastic Four. And then if you want to work towards him as a super big bad, that's fine by me. And I'm fine with whatever. I'm going to see whatever happens.
Do you think that there's just been an oversaturation, though?
Yes, I think it's just purely oversaturation.
Yeah.
I don't think Ant-Man Quantumania is as bad as people like to portray it
Right,
as.
yeah.
I don't think it's great. I do not like that Kang lost against Ant-Man. But outside of those two things, who am I to say what they do in the following films? Who am I to say that, oh, Kang got beat and he got so pissed about it, he kills Ant-Man in Avengers?
Fair.
Like, we're not going to know now because we don't know that they could recast. I personally go for recast.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because, like I said earlier, I don't like reactive storytelling. Like, I don't like, this is not working. You don't know that it's not working. Yes, you are in a snafu right now with Jonathan Majors.
Right.
But you're talking about me, a kid who grew up with Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Christian Bale, all playing Batman.
Right.
And not once did I go, I don't believe that's Batman.
But people have their, like, that's my Batman.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. And I can have a new Kang. I told you today yesterday when we watched the trailer for Clarence, I forget the rest of the title, but I was like, Lakeith, I think would be a phenomenal.
No, I agree with that.
Phenomenal Kang.
I agree with that statement. I think that he would rock that, like, the essence of that character.
Right.
Yeah.
He could play evil. He could play cool. Let's see. He is the end of time. Recast, says Chad and Michelle. Let's put this up here. Recast and everyone will forget if the guy does things. Yes, and Wonka. Look at Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka's got like...
Very true. He's been recasted.
It's been so many times.
Yeah, so many Willy Wonkas.
So,
that was actually a conversation.
What?
Of which Willy Wonka we liked.
I mean, Gene Wilder will be the one that I grew up with and I was good with. But I am very interested in Timothée Chalamet, especially.
I like the take of him, of his Willy Wonka, like of his. He was very genuine.
Yeah, he was charismatic, and what I kind of love that I never even thought of, but of course they could try, like making it a series that leads up to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh,
so
okay.
like, because the thing about Willy Wonka, like Gene Wilder's, is like. He is a little depressed. He is a little, I don't believe in humanity anymore. And the whole goal is for him to find a new person to take over.
No, that makes sense.
So, like, I want to see why Chalamet wants to put a gun in his mouth.
Skeet!
All right, let's move on to our next topic.
Oh, yeah.
And that topic is right here. I'll get this screen sharing up. So... This week, Paramount and Warner Brothers Discovery have been in talks about joining
forces.
Yes. So the scoop here says...
WB, Paramount.
Yeah. Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav met with Paramount Global CEO Bob Bakish on Tuesday in New York to discuss a possible merger. This meeting apparently went for hours. It wasn't just like, what do you think? You think we should get
there was alcohol involved. It's okay.
So the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because I think both companies are definitely having a hard time right now.
Okay.
And I think that I don't even necessarily think they may merge together, but if I could have my way, I would love to scratch out that Paramount and put Universal Studios.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I would absolutely adore that. Because,
no, that would be amazing.
Between all the horror properties Warner Brothers has that could come to Universal
Would that be
Studios.
Peacock then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Peacock. I don't know exactly how the news world works with things.
Okay.
Because, like, I know Warner Brothers has... CNN and
gotcha.
I know, the Peacock Peacock has their own nightly news and stuff, so I don't know if that necessarily
how that
play
all
a factor
out.
Because Paramount does have CBS. They're bleeding so hard.
Yeah,
they're bleeding so hard, and
I feel like a lot of them are.
Yeah,
I really do. I think and it's kind of crazy. So like streaming obviously has like taken off
Yeah.
to take over, cable, quote
Right.
unquote. But
Right.
then I think that we're now at the point where a lot of people are realizing like, wait a second, I'm paying all these
Equally that.
streamings. And so they're pulling. And so now different streamings are
Right.
trying to unify.
Well, and I was listening to a show earlier, so some of my information on that's coming from that, and it's called The Town. A lot of, and it was a great quote, and I love this. Netflix has figured out the way when you go to Netflix, you're going to stay there for hours. When you go to any of the other streaming services, you're going for a specific thing and leaving.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. And I'll also say I think that streaming has had to, really up their game essentially, because they can't just rely on like you have to create.
Right.
You can't just rely on deals with other companies or like,
Right.
oh, okay, yeah, we'll show your movie, we'll buy, your show or movie for this long and put it on our platform.
Right.
Like it's to that point where you have to create, and that costs money, and you can't just create with Joe Blow over there. You have to have famous actors and have movies and shows and like I said, create. And I think that that's a lot more than some places signed up for.
Well, they only have so much they can create. I think right now Amazon Prime and Apple are pretty good because they're not focused on that. They just need to make content. It's free things for their users.
Yeah.
They're not worried about. Actually, I could see
Well,
Paramount going to Apple.
I would say you've got Apple and, like you said, Prime, Amazon, and Netflix.
Yeah.
And I would say those would be your top three.
Yeah, I can be fine with those.
Yeah.
Now, for a stingy guy like myself, of course, I love the Warner Brothers.
Oh yeah,
Max.
yeah. No, I mean there's certain ones like we would have to have, or like that I would not be getting rid of.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, let's see what the comments say from there. Let's see here. Ooh, Chad says it's old school TV movie production. What are we reading together? What are we doing?
Versus new school
as to who is becoming
being successful. WB and Paramount resist change more than the others.
Agreed. Reviewer Rob says Peacock does have the WWE, and I agree for him.
Yeah, no.
But
listen, Peacock has Bravo for me, so
Well, and it's funny.
And
again,
soccer.
I got to go back to the town. They even said they were like, if Paramount was smart, they sell all their stuff, they keep their TV and just run reruns of everything, never make new content, and just show sports. Because sports only needs to be the live thing that they have, and they can merge all their content with whatever other streamer.
Merge it.
Yeah, it's just, I think a lot of these companies came into the game thinking that all of us would love to be on this one format. But when you guys constantly take away things, like you have content after content after content. I don't even know where two guys and a girl in the pizza place is. How it's not streaming, I will never know. But it's somewhere in the universe, and ABC doesn't want me to watch it. This entire thing has run its course because I want to watch Two Guys and a Girl in a Pizza Place. Somebody figure out where it is.
What? What is that?
You never heard of Two Guys and a Girl in a Pizza Place?
No.
Oh, it's a show. It's an old show that had Ryan Reynolds. I'm going to say it came out in like 2002. Nathan Fillion and Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
This is not a thing.
This is the thing.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
guess what? Welcome to Throw Me Weekly when I got to prove stuff to Miss
Don't
Brooke.
get rid of that.
It's fine.
No,
you know
it's
how
fine.
easy
No.
it is. Here we go. Two guys.
Okay, I want you guys to all remember when he's like, you know how
Two
easy this
guys
is, and I'm
and
saying don't get rid of this,
girl.
but he has on. And a pizza place. Oh, it's season 1? Oh, they only have season 1.
Look, we'll just do the intro.
Intro?
Yeah, we'll just do the intro. Here we go.
Listen,
Let me go ahead
AI can make up anything.
AI did this, you know?
Uh-huh.
You know? Okay.
I believe it.
I don't believe nothing. I don't believe nothing. Here, get out of here.
Good day, sir.
I said good day. All right. Here we go. Let's do this little share screen. Let's pull this little two guys and a girl. Welcome
Oh,
to the show. Welcome to the show. This is how this show goes. Okay, here we go. Yeah, look at that young ass Ryan Reynolds. Oh God.
Checking your connection.
Don't
Please
love that.
wait.
Don't love
wow.
that. Don't love that. Don't love any of this. Is the show? What the fuck is happening?
What
the fuck did you do?
No, bro, that's you.
Did it kick us from YouTube?
No.
What is happening? Yeah, it did. It took us to a thing. That wasn't even the intro. What
That's
the
what
shit?
you clicked. That's not what you clicked. That you clicked on the other thing.
All right, here we go. Here's your intro. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll hear it. I don't know. It's the Sunday Ticket. Get off my show. I don't. We don't believe in sponsors. We don't believe in sponsors.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-dun-dun-dun. There we go. What are you doing, bro?
Two guys in a real pizza place. I was an executive producer.
Was this like a
comedy show. It was a comedy show. What are you talking about?
Wannabe
Friends? Maybe.
Friends / when did
YouTube is the new home of
Bro.
NFL Sunday
no.
Ticket. Watch all your
NFL's not welcome into my show. What?
Saved by the Bell?
Maybe college years, but definitely not the same kind of show. And this was after because Tiffany Amber Thiessen played a firefighter.
Oh,
It was great.
okay.
All right, so let's move on to the story of the week. Because this...
WB is putting DC stuff everywhere now. First
Tubi has it, for
Netflix, and
Christ's
now
sakes.
Tubi is getting it. Dude, man is trying to
He's
get
just
out
trying
of
to get money.
bankruptcy issues. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then Chad and Michelle, there are many shows I would love to watch in reruns, but they don't put them in syndication because they didn't make it into a successful platform.
Right,
Yeah.
which is why I would love it in streaming. Because you can find
Yeah.
an audience anywhere.
I mean,
This is how the
listen,
show Suits made
I
it.
was just about to say that.
This is, actually, Disney just gave the rights to Netflix for Lost.
Really? Don't.
So fucking Netflix is
tease
about
me.
Netflix is about to bring back Lost. All right,
White hair.
you got white hair.
Yeah, look
I
at
got
this.
white hair.
Look
What
at
are
this
we
white.
talking about? All right, so
Give me the news.
If you'd let me, I think I got rid of it actually. That's the problem. All right, here we go. Let me see. My computer don't work no well. My computer don't work no well. Yeah, my computer don't work no well, baby. Why is it like that? Why is it like that? All right, stories on the internet. I'm gonna just read it from my phone.
Read it. Read it, you reader.
Woof. Okay. Here we go. And you'll love this. This is from the NPR.
Okay.
Crew aboard a U.S.-bound plane discovered a missing window pane at 13,000 feet. A U.S.-bound plane took off from London last month with 4 damaged window panes, including 2 that were completely missing, according to the UK Air Accident investigators. No one was injured by the window malfunctions, which appeared to have been caused by high-power lights used in a film shoot, reported in special bulletin published November 4th. So,
Okay.
I bring this up to you for a couple of reasons.
Okay.
We fly a lot.
Yeah.
What would you do if you learned of this?
Okay,
High up in the air.
So
High up in the air.
I know that there are multiple window planes.
Pane?
Multiple window panes.
Yeah.
Which is why they had no idea. There may have been some sound difference there.
Right.
But it's not like what you would think, like there was no window at all. Because you would find that out immediately, right?
Okay.
You'd have wind and suction and all of these things. So, like, there were boundaries of a window.
Yeah.
There just weren't as many.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm up, I do not, like,
Say it. Give it to me.
did a passenger realize this at like 13,000? I feel like they had to have. Like, they had to have been the one to be like, what the fuck is that sound?
Like, why is there water in my
What?
seat?
What's going on here? To alert someone
Is thunder really loud?
of probably like a sound,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
that would be my
Right.
only way of justifying it. And then
Right.
I think when they landed, then they realized that they had all these issues.
Right.
And then they're saying at 13,000 feet is when we realized that like something wasn't right with this scenario. They just didn't realize that that's exactly what it was.
Okay.
But there's also
You know what? They probably got a warning, honestly, because it says the missing windows weren't discovered until the plane was climbing to the altitude of 13,000 feet, according to the AAIB report. Several passengers were called that after takeoff, the aircraft cabin seemed noisier
see what I say a sound.
than they're used to.
What's that sound?
I love flying. It's always normal. Ah!
What's that song? Hey, Donna, what's that sound? Every day, look what's going down.
I don't know Diamond Rio. I don't know Diamond Rio. Yeah, so I'm sure the noise was definitely a big part
Yeah,
of that.
and I would feel like the pressure wouldn't be.
Under pressure.
Is that
You always do
under
songs.
pressure? Is that what you're saying?
We all the same show.
No.
All right.
No, we're not.
So yeah, scary shit.
I was on that plane.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
No, but that would definitely. I
Scare
think
the
the
shit out of you.
noise. I think the noise in general would like freak me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like I would definitely
Cause here you go. Here you go. Chad says it here. Cause the cabin.
wouldn't pressurize.
There it is. There
Yeah.
it is. Oh, Rob says.
That little ting, it's not the same.
So, we forgot to do one thing.
Oh God.
Top 5 shows of 2023.
Uh-huh.
Top 5 shows.
Yeah.
And we're doing this in honor because in the beginning of January, Thrill Me Rankings will begin, and our first rankings will be the top 10 movies of 2023.
Okay.
Review it. Rob's going to do a video.
Yeah.
I will. Wonderful will.
Yeah.
And we're going to have our top 10s.
Oh,
And then
wow.
at the end of the week, we are going to converse and try to make a combined 1-10 list.
Wow. Thanks for the invite.
You couldn't remember the shows I had to delegate to you.
You just had to.
You think you
remind
can
me
remember the
names.
movies you saw?
You know what though? You want to know what?
Give it to me.
There was only one of them I had. No, that's a lie. I think there's two of them I had to ask what they were.
Yeah, and the one
Maybe
was
more.
the show we literally just watched.
Like a few weeks ago.
Like a few weeks, last week.
Was it last week?
Yes, it
Oh.
was. All right.
Okay.
So, give me your top 5 list.
Top
are
five.
you doing honorable mentions?
Yeah, I've got
Okay.
3.
I need to
honorable
look at my
mentions.
list. I'm not sure if you stole mine or not.
I did not steal yours.
I purposely told you the order of these out of order.
I didn't even pay attention to that.
Okay, good. Good.
Okay.
Good. Okay, give it to me.
You want my top 5?
Are you doing honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want those first?
Honorable mentions into why would and the winner of the award goes to but first honorable mention. Yes, I want the honorable mention first.
Okay. Shorzy
Nice.
is an honorable mention.
Very nice. Okay.
Smartless
Ooh. good
is an
choice.
honorable mention.
Smartless on
Mention.
Max.
Yeah.
Go
And you
check
ready?
that out. Okay, so
This
now
is
top
where
5.
no, one more honorable
Oh,
mention.
one
I
more
told you there was
honorable.
3.
Oh,
This is where I was saying earlier, what have you done to me?
what have I done?
Because this was an honorable mention
Okay.
and not a top 5.
Oh, give it to me.
Vanderpump.
Okay. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
What have
In
you done?
fairness, though, I think really what it comes down to, and I don't know the rest of the
Nope.
list, but is there any more reality TV shows in your top 5? It's a yes or no question.
No.
Okay, so I mean,
No.
scripted TV rocks. Deal with it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't have reality TV in my top fucking 20.
What?
You'll see.
Okay. So you want me to say my top
Yeah,
five?
top
All
five.
right. Love and Death.
Oh, nice. Little Lizzie Olsen.
Beckham.
Okay, Beckham. Very good choice. Very good choice.
The Fall of House of Usher.
Ooh, very good choice.
Gen V.
Ah, nice.
Shrinking.
Nice. Shrinking number. Ooh,
Uh-huh.
good fucking list, pal. I
missed,
like
I'm
it.
sorry.
I like it. No, I love the dramedy is your number one.
Yeah.
Gen V, very good with some good hardcore action comedy.
But yeah, as I say, also that the comedy that was in there. That's why when I was like looking at my top five, I was like, "What have you done?"
Right.
But there's reasons for all of them. I feel like Shrinking really took me by surprise.
Right.
Gen V, I loved. I mean, I love the boys.
Right.
So I love the feel of Gen V. I thought that the storyline with it was great. The Fall of House of Usher was phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was in like there was no tomorrow. On top of the fact that I was able to quote things from poems and stuff, so I thought that was cool. Yeah, so I thought that was amazing. Beckham. So I'm a huge soccer fan or football fan, and I'm a Liverpool fan. So I obviously knew of Beckham, but I didn't really follow a lot of his story because it wasn't Liverpool.
He wasn't you guy.
Right. It wasn't Gerard. So being able to watch it and really kind of relive some of those moments, but seeing his side of things was very, very heartfelt on so many levels.
Yeah.
And then Love and Death. I just love. I just.
To death.
Yeah, I loved it to death. No, I really did. I thought it was so amazing.
That's awesome.
And I think that Elizabeth Olsen was chef's kiss in it.
Yeah, no, she was really good.
Yeah,
she was really good. I'm glad. Our list will have similarities, but differences.
Really? Okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
So, honorable mentions will be Obliterated, which was the show.
That was one I took, like, literally.
Obliterated is an honorable mention. I didn't know what I was getting with it. And
Yeah.
It ended up more fun
Than you thought.
Yeah.
For sure.
And the
It's
horniest
a
show.
watch. It's a watch.
The horniest show.
Make sure there no children are around.
Do not have a child in that room.
Or a parent.
Ted Lasso, final season. Very good finale end.
Yeah.
I think it could have been stronger.
Yeah.
They really concentrated on the finale more so than anything.
Yeah.
But
It was, I had a lot of feelings.
yeah.
And that was
100%.
one where I wanted to rewatch, but I told you, like, for me, it boiled down to when I was looking at my list, I was like, what are ones that I want to rewatch? And unfortunately for that one, I would want to start at the beginning and rewatch. So I think it took it out because of that.
I got you. Okay.
Not that the season is bad by any chance.
No.
Like it's a good season.
All right. And my last one.
Honorable mention.
Oh, no. Actually, I'll just do two honorable mentions.
Okay.
Number 5, Loki, season 2. Phenomenal
Ooh,
season.
Okay, yeah.
Very
yeah,
big
yeah,
pickup
yeah.
from the first one, which I
Fair.
was okay with.
Fair.
But this one for me, and what I loved, is that I waited till the season was finished.
Yeah.
So I can binge it because it was a binge-worthy show.
Yeah.
Great cast, great show. Number 4, Shrinking. Your number 1, my number 4. Love this show.
Yeah.
From the creator
That's very
of
fair.
Ted Lasso. And I think it's
Was it?
Yeah. Stellar
I did know
first
that.
season.
I did know that. What was I thinking?
Jason Segel's amazing.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford knocked it out.
Amazing.
Deserves all the accolades. Number 3, Fall of House of Usher. Look,
Which was my number 3.
was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Boom, there it is. Horror, I mean, Mike Flanagan, yet again, kills it. And great way to leave the Netflix because he's moved on to Amazon
Okay.
to work there.
Yeah.
So my number 2, which is not your number 2, is The Bear season 2. I love this season. I know you have heart-wrenching hate for that finale, but boy, oh boy, this show gets it. It comes in waves, baby. Okay? It
not
comes in
talking about
waves. And I love it to death. good for the show. And number one, and it hasn't changed since. And every time a new show that even inches close to where even we got with season 2 of Bear, there is something, and I know it's just for me, so it's not like I'm saying, oh, this is the best written.
Okay.
Picard season 3
Yeah.
hit me in every single feel
It did.
that I had. Not one episode went by where I wasn't bawling like a baby.
No, it was a very good. I will say, for me, this season for Picard was my favorite. It was my favorite.
It was one of the best goodbye things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And this is coming off of TNG, which has one of the best goodbye things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So, very happy. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? What's happening? Why do you keep looking down here?
I wasn't sure if there was a new comment.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to read.
Scared me.
Sorry.
Scared me. All right, so
see.
that's our top 5 shows
Yes.
with honorable mentions. Make sure
We had some similarities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we like majority of
like
the same
things.
stuff. We like things. I like
Okay,
things. So
like
if you were
things.
watching our live stream,
That was fun.
I don't know why
I
it
had a
cut
blast.
off. On Facebook, it was still going.
I know. Yeah, if you caught it on Facebook.
You caught it on
saw us
Facebook,
being
which
like,
you can't see it no
"Bah,
more.
bah, bah."
Yeah, I took that off. You didn't want to see me yelling at YouTube. But because it got cut off, and we are still going to end up doing the kind of watch-alongs and the recaps for the Traders and Producer Pop.
Producer Kirk. Thank you for getting my pajama pants
welcome.
in there. I looked like I was all professional until you did that.
Business up front, party in the bottoms.
Is it a party?
So
Don't
next
answer.
week, next week we will discuss the Traders and Vanderpump Rules, but obviously
Not the
not
trailers.
show the trailers. So this is us saying
Although I will
goodbye.
say a lot of people liked them.
Yeah,
The trailers. They may not have been knowing about them before.
with a thunk. But before we leave, before we say goodbye, the last bit of reality bites that we can put here. AJR were guests on The Voice this week for the finale, and I wanted to ask you, marry, fuck, kill, AJR.
God. No.
Marry, fuck, kill.
What are their names? I know Ryan and Jack. So the other one I guess I'm killing.
Guess I kill A. I guess I kill A.
Alex? Andrew?
Trebek.
What?
It's Adam.
Oh, Adam. Okay, well, goodbye.
Thrilled.